Hi, my name is Gary Ellis. It's the year 2011, and it's time we've decided at the Sanctuary Revival Center in Davenport, Iowa, to climb into Daddy's lap, the lap of His covenant, into the lap of His love, into the lap of His authority, and into the lap of His power. That's what we talked about today and ministered on climbing into the lap, the love, the authority, and the power of our Abba Father. That's the place we have to start, with love. But then we must also recognize His authority in our lives, and from that we find His power for our lives. This is a year of being, not doing, because in the being there gets to be plenty of doing. But we start out being, pursuing His love, pursuing His authority, pursuing His power by pursuing Him, by pursuing a vision, by pursuing that word that comes fresh from Him, that He whispers to us, that He declares to us in the intimacy of our friendship with Him. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Without a vision, the people perish, but those that keep thy law are happy." Without a vision. What is the vision there? According to the original translation, the original word, vision there means ecstatic utterance. It means a dream in the night. It means something that has to do with immediate divine communication. Immediate divine communication. Not something He spoke to you simply back there somewhere that you are remembering right now and trying to live from. But it's a fresh manna word. It's something that you get in ongoing relationship with Him. That fresh word. Without a vision, without divine communication that is spontaneous and current to your heart from His lips, you go, well, the word can also be translated, besides perish, unrestrained. It also means in some translations, or in some passages rather, like in Exodus, for example, it means to go naked and ashamed in the face of your enemy. See, when we start trusting in our own thoughts, when we even start out in the Spirit, we get a word from God in the Spirit, but the principle of Galatians 6 sets in. We start in the Spirit, we hear a word from God, but then instead of following up on that word, we begin to carry it out in the flesh, forgetting fresh word that He keeps bringing to us to keep that vision, that rhema from Him fresh. Well, we perish. We start relying upon our own wisdom. We start relying upon our own way of doing things. And then that becomes spiritless. The enemy can take advantage of us because factually he is smarter than the smartest of us in the natural. And then we become ashamed in the face of the enemy. Then it also goes on to say in Proverbs 29 that those who keep thy law, they are happy. The word happy there is the same word where you get blessed, but means to be intensely blessed. The kind of exclamation, wow, blessed. And the word keep actually doesn't mean to obey the words of the Torah or the way of the Lord. It doesn't really mean law as we think of it in the English translation. It means to keep the path of the Lord. Those who keep the path of the Lord are intensely blessed. In other words, those that protect, not just simply obey, but protect and consider something that they guard as precious, they are blessed and happy. I used the term today that verse had been prostituted by big business principles. That was probably an overstatement, a word I didn't really intend to cut down honest, good business practices, because I do believe in that. But if we are looking simply to using our own understanding on how to carry out the vision of the Lord, if we are not relying upon a fresh manna word from Him, from a fresh relationship with Him on a regular daily basis, then we are in danger. of creating and walking in our own vision. Well, I hope this helps you. That's kind of a recap of our teaching for today at the sanctuary. God bless all of you that are watching us today.